Welcome or welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It is time for another new episode of the Super Paper Mario playthrough, and today we have obtained the green pure heart in the previous episode, so now we're going to go find the heart pillar to get to the fourth door. So let us begin with that. I know exactly where to look. Actually, it's not up here. Right? No, I think I remember it was down here somewhere. Hold on. Let me turn back to 2D for a split second to let us regain our energy. Okay, back to 3D. Not remembering exactly correctly where to go, but I believe we have to go this way. Yep, right here. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we must use Studley for this. And have the pillars in a formation like this. And now, our pillar will show up. Alright, we must put the pure heart in. This sequence here simply never gets old, no matter how many times you do this. Alright, green door is open. And now we must go through it. You know what, just to make things faster, why don't we go teleport over there right now? Alright, time to go through the door. But first, I want to put Bowser in the front. Let's do it. Now where will this lead us to? Through the fierce battles against Francis, Tippi, and the Mario gang grew closer. Behind the fourth door lays a whole new world that beckoned to them both. What awaited it was vaster than and stranger than anything they encountered so far. In order to clip the pure heart, they would have to endure new, far-out trials. Chapter 4-1. Into outer space. Really? We're going back to outer space again? That was pretty neat in the previous adventure. But we went on the moon. I love how that fills in all the stars. Stars everywhere. I believe we're in outer space, almost certainly. Yeah, space, you say? I guess I do feel lighter and... Oh, of course. There's not any air. You need that, don't you? Oh, gracious me. What am I to do? Well, let me see. No! And now you teleport me back, I almost died. Anyways, that's kind of weird that we need air when in the previous game, we were on the moon without any sort of helmet. So, what changed? Whatever. Hey, please wake up. No? Huh? Whoa! How did we get back here? Alright, aren't you? Thank goodness. I don't really know how I got us all out of there. It just sort of happened. Well, last I thought we are. Perhaps we should ask Merlin's advice. Yeah, fine. Let's go talk to Merlin, boy. I guess. Goddamn space. I can't believe I can't breathe. Anyways, so Merlin, when we go talk to him, he'll tell us that we need some sort of a helmet to go up there. Only there's some kid in Flipside that will give us to it. However, there's a fish in that bowl, and we'll see that in just a second. Merlin, I almost died in space. Oh ho! That was certainly quick work. You've already found the next pure heart? No, Merlin. The door led us straight into outer space. Space? Oh ho! I imagine that was an unwelcome surprise. Yes, there was no air, so Mario and his friends couldn't breathe. What do we do? Well, if you had a space helmet, you would be alright, I imagine. Great, super. So, you gonna hand over one or what? Of course, I don't have one. But, I imagine that even something like a space helmet would suffice. And I just so happen to... Oh, blast it. Oh no. Oh, double blast it all. I cleaned out my shelves the other day. Yes, I had the perfect thing, but I was making space. Yeah, get it? Okay. And I gave it to someone in town. To who? Oh, just some random boy named Little Timmy. It seemed more convenient than recycling it. You must find that boy and explain the situation. Get it back from him. And I know exactly where that boy is. They're probably on his Nintendo Wii spamming Dialgas and Palkias and Arceuses and Pokemon Battle Revolution, I bet. Whatever. Alright, going up here. Hey, kid, I need that back for a bit. Huh? Did Merlin give me something like a helmet? You mean this fishbowl? Yeah, I kept Captain Gills here in a cup, but what he got too big for it. Yeah, that's why I got real happy when I got this fishbowl. Thing is, now the captain's got so big the bowl got too small for him. Hey, I know. Maybe you could find a nice place to set Captain Gills set free for me. Captain deserves freedom. Then you give this fishbowl. That's good, huh? So where can he go? I want to knows that he'll be nearby at all times. You gotta help me. I know exactly where we'll put him. You got a gold fishbowl. You can't use this yet. Find a place to release the fish. Yay, fetch quest. I'm gonna go through Mario just because I think this is a bit faster, and besides, we need his 3D for this. And then I think we should go on carry to make things a little faster. Though there is one other thing I forgot to mention. Or go to. Alright, once we get this fishbowl, we're gonna go back to Chapter 3 for a second. Should we? Yeah, let's go back to Chapter 3 for a split second. This won't take long. Alright, this is where we release the fish, right in that pool of water there. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here. And release him right over here. And now you got the fishbowl is empty. That means you can use it as a special helmet. And we can go to space. So let's head back to the door. Yeah. There's one little thing though. Captain Gill's over here. He's right over here, but throughout the rest of the game, he'll grow and become much larger. And we'll look through that as the game progresses. But anyways, let us go back. Using the important things, now we have our helmet, which isn't even secured with any oxygen tank of some sort, so the vacuum of space would still seep into the helmet and kill us anyways. But, look, who cares about logic in a Paper Mario game? Nobody does, not even me. Alright, so everybody, remember that one pixel that we walked into in the beginning of Chapter 3, right? Well, now we can get that pixel, and that is one of the 3 optional pixels of the 11 pixels in this game. Now, if we just talk to the bush where he was at, right over here. Whoa, oh now, you gotta hear the 3 tips again? Just say the word. Can't you see? That's really not necessary. Why already saved me? No more hints? No way, you defeated Francis? It's not that big a deal, my guy. Whoa, 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 slow down, that's huge news! I'm just glad I could help with that daring mission to infiltrate the Nerdland. So, I guess there's no need for me to stay here and give out tips. I guess I've done my job. I've got nothing to do now. Oh, hey, how about I tag along with you guys? Well, I've made up my mind. I'm coming along, whether you want me to or not. Really? Alright, fine. You know you're a really good pixel anyway, so that's why I came back in the first place. Alright, Barry, the prickly pixel has joined your group. Use Barry to create a spiky barrier around you, which can reflect projectiles and deal contact damage to enemies. It's very useful, though he doesn't do a lot of damage, but I think that's good balance. There's plenty of dangerous types wandering around there. Let's stick together. It'll be safe for the both of us that way. Alright, and now let's go back to flip side. Just wanted to come back over here for a sec. Alright, back to flip side we go. And now, we go into Chapter 4 again. Which is my personal favorite chapter of this game. Alright, Chapter 4-1. Once again. Now we're in space again, but this time, we can put on the helmets. Want to use the helmet? Why else? Well, what do you think? Can you breathe now? Very well, let's go, then. The parrot is somewhere in the sea of stars. Alright, we're in space, and it kinda plays like a water level, but better in pretty much every way. It doesn't feel too slow either. Well, at least this level does. Now, we have to find a hidden ship around here, which is giving off an SOS signal. Right down here, it looks like. Right over here. As soon as my Wii remote decides to connect. There we go. Here's the ship. There's something here. What in the world is this? Why was this hidden here? Alright, out with you. Is this a spaceship? Looks rather like it. Oh, is he in cryo chamber stasis? Cryostasis, whatever it's called. Squeep! Squirp, squeep, squeak. More on a squirp. Oh dear, who are you? An alien? Perhaps? Oh yeah, if you use Bowser, I forgot to switch to Bowser for this. If you use Bowser for this, he'll just go say, God, you're ugly. I just wanted to point that out. You're the ones looking for the pure heart, Squirple. Cuter than I thought. No, you're not. How do you know about the pure heart and about us? Are you allied with Count Black? I demand answers. No, there's no scary faces. You could call me Squirps. I'm your Captain Squirk. And if you want the pure heart, we need to work together, Scoop. Whatever do you mean? Please explain yourself. We gotta work together. What the fuck else is there to explain? Squirps can't tell much now, but you must trust Squirps now. Follow me, Squeak. We won't be doing that. Squawk! You hear the captain. You are a space grunt now, and that is the only rule. Your only response should be, yes sir, and gotcha. Understand, Squirple? Gotcha, I guess. I'm not saying yes sir. Looks like you understand your place, Squirp, man, screw you. Are you okay with this? Do we have any other choice it looks like? The game won't let me do anything else. You say so. Great, let's get ready. Then Squirp formation Squirgle. Well, Squirp directly to the pure heart. It's like warping, except Squirps invented it. In order to Squirp, we'll need a lot of energy, Squirp. You're all brimming with power. Alright, you must give it a squirt. I press A to give Squirps your power. Press A and hold until you think you've built enough power to then release. Fun fact, this actually makes the same sound effect in the Grotus theme battle in Thousand Year Door. Success! You can create black holes, which is pretty cool. And here we go! Squirp! I love the sound effect the black holes make when you travel into them. That's really cool. Squirrel! We're not even close to our destination, Squirps. Is that all the power you have, Squirp? Good for nothing, Space Grunts. Man, shut up. Squirps was an idiot for thinking you had more. Well, good for nothing has their own good for nothing ways of moving, Squirp. There's a way to go before you reach the pure. You must space swim. Use 2 to shoot enemies, but my squirt. Don't ever say that again. That sounds so wrong. Squirp fire, Space Grunt. Charge! Alright, so one of the reasons why I do like this chapter is this chapter kind of, at least 2 of the levels in this chapter, plays a bit of a shoot 'em up. This is really cool, actually. You can kind of spam fire up to 4 shots at once. It's quite nice, actually. And these things over here are just weird jellyfish looking things. We're just gonna blow past them as quickly as we possibly can. I have Barry out in the front for a reason, because there's another later enemy in this chapter that can shoot projectiles and reflect. And now you can still turn 3D here as well and find some hidden items. Alright, I believe there is a space feed behind this rock now. There's a catch card over there. So why don't we go get it? Alright, for some reason you can't move upward in 3D, which is weird. Alright, you got a photon card. I'll just call him a photon. That's the other enemy that's found in this chapter as well. These are the only enemies that are found here, yeah. And you can hit the save block. Well, you can't hit the save block with that. You gotta normally jump into it, but you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Now into the black hole. Alright, these are the enemies I was talking about that can shoot those projectiles. And the enemies we just got that catch card for. They're nothing spectacular. Very easy to deal with. And sometimes those little spears they've got going on can protect them, but that's about it. Yeah, like right there. And look at that. Using Barry's power, we can reflect that projectile and do very minimal damage. I think it's about a quarter of your main attack stat is how much you can do with them with reflected projectiles. Out of that, it's the same amount of damage they can deal to you. Which in that case was 2 attack power. Other than that, the song in this chapter is also really good. Too bad the downside is Squirps a bit of a jackass, as you can tell. Alright, there's these dudes as well. Who can teleport, though they have quite a bit of HP as well. Too bad they still go down to just a few shots. Alright, and there's a catch card SP over here. Guess we should save that for when you're over leveled against an enemy. I really want to keep the power stink, the Inky sauce. Can always just buy more Vol mushrooms. Oh, hold up a second. No, I don't want to do that. Let us use the Vol mushroom. And now we are electrified. Too bad it's not as good as it was in the first 2 games. I would have rather just do damage, you know? Alright, give me the catch card. Can save that for collecting enemies later on in the game. Alright, clearly there's no reason for us to be back here. I'm all the way to the edge over here. Just pretty much, there's no indication of which black hole you need to go into. You kind of just go into a black hole until you find the right one. It's a little flawed in my opinion in that case. And this isn't the last time in this chapter that we have to deal with this. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, we were in this room before. I mean, the extra bit of experience is nice. I think we can go farther this way, actually. That's exactly what we need. Teleport into the helpful man. Alright, now we go here. Hello, Aaron. How are you doing today? Everything's going just fine. And I know you're doing well. There's a warp pipe in the background. And if we turn 3D right over here, you can go into this black hole. And you can just vaguely see the black hole from the back of that rock as well, so it's a nice little hint that you know it's there, other than the hint in the background, of course. So how do we go into this warp pipe over here? And once again, return 3D. And for some reason there's normal gravity in this room. I don't think that should be the case, but whatever. Right, and just one singular coin in there. He's been trying to shoot at me. Ah, that is not fair. I was getting out of a transition. Just trying to attack me while I'm down, man. That ain't fair. Anyways. Because I'm just too strong for them. That's why they tried to do that. Oh no. Not Scarlet and Violet today. But don't worry, there'll be Scarlet and Violet later this week. Alright, there's the end of the level right there. Alright, those guys are dead. And now we hit the star block. Now that was just me playing, that was me practicing some VGC off screen actually. At the time of me making this video, of course. Gotta brush up on my VGC skills, right? Gotta keep that PhD in Pokemon battling nice and, squeaky clean, right? Anyways, Mario and the gang cruise through space, led by this young alien named Squirps. What kind of creature was it anyways? And what was with those weird noises? Whenever confronted with a question, it would say, "Squirps is Squirps, quack!" What all they would do was trust that he knew where the pure heart was and follow him. They were doing just that when something appeared ahead of them. It was a teeny tiny planet. Alright, chapter 4-2. A paper emergency. Yeah, this is kind of where this chapter gets a little childish, let's say. This planet seems really seems on the small side. Just where do you intend to take us? Somewhere on this planet should be an entrance to the space byway. Squirk? Yep, it's a shortcut to the pure heart. Really? You don't say. And where might that entrance be? You're gonna laugh, Squag. It's... Squirps forgot. You're an idiot. Don't look at Squirps like that. Everything's fine. I think there probably should be some clues around here or somewhere, Squirple. What a wretch. What is it? Did you remember something? No, I have to go potty. Of course. I really have to go, Squirk. I can't hold it anymore. Bro, just go behind that rock. Nobody's gonna look. Anyways, let's look for some clues ourselves. It's probably what we have to do. Planet Volviol. And this is where he's sitting. Hey, look, get out of there, whoever's in there. Here I sit some more. Always in you more, no more, no more, more. This is no time for some silly song, Squirple. I've got a bad emergency here. 100 years ago, I came to here to go more. So but more. A note, T-word paper here more. I wait 100. Okay, the song's cringe. I don't care. Anyways, we need to get some sort of map to get whoever's in there out of there. So, unlike the last level, this level does not play as a shoot 'em up. Here we just play as a normal platform like most of the game is played as. And these guys are some pretty annoying enemies with a decent HP pool. I believe 10. They also kind of get in your face too. I mean, some find them to be kind of annoying. I think they're kind of fun to deal with. I don't know. But other than that, let's get through this level nice and quick. See, that's the attack they have. And on small platforms, they can be kind of annoying. I mean, the faces they make when they get hit, though, is priceless. Alright, what do you have to say about Xenoblade 3? Was one of my first playthroughs on the channel. Alright, 2D again. Hey, a horsetail. Actually, I think I should just eat that horsetail. Hold up a second. Eat the horsetail. Which horsetails are actually found in Thousand Year Door, but only in what was that, Petalburg or whatever around that? But we're not playing that game anymore, so who cares about that yet? I'm not gonna keep going after that. Alright, there's a secret Ultra Shroom. And now I'm gonna throw away the Inky Sauce for a sec and eat one of my Shroom Shakes. I think I'm gonna store that Ultra Shroom later on, actually, the next time we see a store. I'm gonna need to, anyways. I actually have the original Shin Megami Tensei 5. Ow. I have the original Shin Megami Tensei 5 before Revenge came out, or Vengeance it was called, that came out. So, yay, enhanced versions, and you already have the originals, and it's not like a DLC thing. I always love it when that happens. Pokemon. Anyways. We must now use Boomer to get these out of the way. I think we actually, can, yeah, no. We gotta destroy all of the blocks. Alright, the rest we can just jump on. And is there any secrets? None. Alright, let's go. Alright, good to keep a record, as they say. We just flip in the 3D. We use Slim Jim to get through here. And there we go. Yes, Persona 3 Remake as well. That's different, though. That's a remake of a game that hadn't come out since, like, what, 2009? You could say the Persona 3 portable port on PSP was kind of an enhanced version. That's about it. Like, remakes are different. Alright, so we must find these doors over here. Because there's two others just like this. Blog. Aren't you fancy? Let me guess. You're hunting the treasure too, right? Well, go look for the Elder. He knows stuff about things me I plan on lounging. Now you can turn to 3D, see that this guy's just got his own little house, this weird alien dude. This is the only time in the entire game these guys show up. They don't even have catch cards. They're kind of just there for expositionary purposes, I guess. Alright, and obviously got these blue versions of the the sprawling enemies. I'm only gonna eat one of these. The other one I'm just gonna leave out here. I mean, at least, unlike in the first game in Thousand Year Door, dried mushrooms do cure poison, I believe, so there's that. Just one coin. Return to 3D. There's this little strip over here that for some reason we can't see in 2D. It's weird. Anyways, Mario clones. These guys, who can disappear. Let me go through this door here. And these guys are called hooligans. A pretty funny name, actually. I like those names. These guys are kind of just here for experience, I guess. And the more you hit their little tails, the less body segments they have. But they're already pretty easy to defeat, in my opinion, so I don't think you need to weaken them in any way. Alright, got the slow flower. Too bad I already killed every enemy that was here. Alright, and you go through a door, the flower items do run out. What do you mean they hate the Persona 3 remake? I've seen a lot of good things about it, and I like it. Oh, good customer, rare. Look, why not take a load off? Moving is tiring. Was that Space Byway? Ugh. Haven't seen one. Haven't eaten one either. We're in such a hurry. Space is endless, Hook. You ought to take your time. Take my time. I'm not taking my time at all. Persona 3 Reload got a lot of good publicity, actually. It actually did a lot better sales-wise compared to Persona 5. It was in its first week back in February. And for those who do dislike it, I think it's because they don't have the additions that the PSP version of Persona 3 had, that's why. That could be the reason. Alright, let's go down here. There's still those guys. I don't want the dried mushroom. Turn into 3D, we can go through this hole here. Alright, now we go through this door. Because there is one of those stars here. Where is it? Hold on, I'm gonna switch to Bowser for this one. Because we can see an 8-bit version of him. Too bad it takes Bowser frickin' forever to get this. There we go. And hey, fuzzies show up again. For some reason, this is the only level besides again, a certain optional thing later in the game where fuzzies show up. It's a little weird. Why are fuzzies in space of all places? Hey, here's 8-bit Bowser. And yes, those are stronger versions of the Boomboxer enemies, the Blast Boxers. Alright, you have 30 HP now. Neat, it's always good when I level up. Alright, let's turn back to Mario. Oh, unlike the first 2 games, these guys can't suck your HP, so do remember that. We're talking about this in Shimigami Tensei. Because I ain't seen in Persona 3. Alright, one of these guys again. God, these enemies suck. Capture card, I don't need it. Hey, space food! And because space food is overall better, I'm gonna... Actually, what am I doing? You know, let's just leave that. Screw it. I don't care. Let's go up here, and now we can go into the space room. This is where we were going the entire time. Greetings, young explorer. Welcome to this remote land. You must be Bushed Bloog. I'm what's known as an active senior explorer. My name's Blappy. I'm 72. Oh, come on. You look older than 72. You probably were smoking whatever weird space garbage. Oh, in Xenoblade 3? Yeah. That was, I believe, in episode 2. In my youth, while everyone hunted for snacks, I hunted the big treasures of space. It's big, it's treasure, and it will be mine at last. I found a clue in the space ruins. So explorer to explorer, I'll cut you a deal, Bloog. This is for 1,000 coins. You buy, I cannot buy. Not enough coins. Get some more coins before I change my mind. I'll pass. Look, this is business. Fine, I'll buy your gosh bland thing. The scroll was scribbled on it. My Rockman's noggin, whatever that says. I'm through with you, Luke. Go home now. Alright, we got the ancient clue. A paper with clues about the location of space treasure. I know exactly where it is, so now we have to go back to that restroom area and give it to whoever's in there. So, Squirps can also do his business, let's just say. Because yeah, again, that's a real mature game. Makes me think this part was written by a 3-year-old or something. Whatever. Ow. Blasted fuzzies. Ow. These guys hit really hard, too. Anyways, Carrie, I need your assistance. Just trying to get through here a little faster and save Mario and friends all the walking. Alright, now we just go back to the beginning of the level. Backtracking, my favorite. Alright, we don't need to go through this door. If I can just jump on here. There we go. And there's this switch right here. Alright, let's use Slim. I want to hit that switch there. Might need it for something. And just these little platforms show up. Nothing special. Alright, let's go through here. And he sacrifices himself. Yeah, I know who you're talking about by Pork Pro. He's an interesting character, let's just say. Alright, so we need... That's what the clue was referring to. Now, how do I get out of this? I'm not gonna kill the enemy there. I haven't played Pokemon Xenoverse. Perhaps once I'm done with Insurgents, we should do that. I mean, I've seen it. I used to see A-Drive do that play. Oh, come on, dude. I used to see A-Drive do that playthrough. If you know A-Drive, you should go subscribe to him. He's a great Pokemon Oh my god. Come on, man. I don't want to fight you, and now we should be back to where we need to go, right here. Hey, I got your thing. Any paper, please, more. Just, I don't care, this is just disgusting. So, you use this whole ancient clue to do your business, let's just say. Fleep has awaited for you, at last we meet. Me amor, my sweet, sweet paper. Oh, that's just long. Really? I don't care, I'm not reading the rest of that. Squirps can't take it anymore, Squirp will burst, evacuate all personnel! Another pixel. Relief! Okay, there's just something wrong with you, dude. Heaps of paper miracle. Fleep is a feeling good. You bring Fleep the happy. Fleep has been waited so long for you, amor. See from me this memento. We pixels are helpful tools, see, but we know choose matters. Be they good or bad. Still, Fleep has the passion to be used for something, so Fleep awaited your amor. And you found Fleep amor. Oh, thank you, deep amor. For this memento, you and Fleep are as one. We shall never part. Fleep allows you amor, companion true amor. Kinda like that he speaks a little Spanish. Alright, the reversible pixel named Fleep joined your group. Use Fleep and you can turn over sections of the screen. Something good might happen, hiding back there for you to pick up. You can also stun enemies with Fleep, and this is also the main method in killing the Mr. Eye enemies. On the backside of the sad is the happy. We will find it, you and Fleep amor. Phew, Squirps needed that. Okay, let's go look for the entries of Space Bypass, Squirtle. Alright, now that we have the pixel that we need, there's only a few more, like, mandatory pixels left in the game. Only about 2 more and then 2 more optional pixels. 3 optional pixels. So, it definitely does round out Mario's and the rest of the party's moveset quite a bit, I think. Alright, now that we have the pixel we need, watch his magic be worked. And now we have ourselves a key. You got a door key. A key to a door on planet Volpule, which I believe would be not used down here. Alright, jump up. Come on, Mario. There we go. Alright, and I'll show you that... Oh, wait. You can't use that in 3D for some reason. That makes no sense, but whatever. Alright, we go down here. We use that key for this door. And we just have a bunch of fuzzies here. And let me show you that we can stun enemies. Ow. That's okay. I want to show I can stun you guys. Gonna stand still. There we go. See? If you're dealing with an enemy that's moving a little too much, just use Fleep to stun them. Alright, and you're dead, and now we are done with this level. Neat name for your male character. Alright, do you want to save? You know what they say? It's good to keep a record. Mario and friends headed to the space bypass in search of the pure heart. How did Squirps know about the secret route? Our heroes stared suspiciously at him. Why are you staring like that? Said Squirps. Are you falling for Squirps? No, they are not. In the darkness of space, the eyes of Squirps glinted mischievously. Huh. New, origin. Alright, chapter 4-3, The Gates of Space. This is the space bypass. Yeah, from somewhere in here, we can enter the low zone. Come on, Space Goods, look for the entrance, Squirk. The low zone? You simply must be kidding with me. I demand answers. It's a prohibited zone. Squirp, some call it the space graveyard, squoik. It's a complicated maze. They say once you go in, you can never get out, which is bullshit, but whatever. And suddenly the pure heart is hidden at the very back of that maze, Squirkle. How would you know that? Who are you really? You incontinent little imp, excuse me. Squirple squeedle, Squirp. I made some room with that pit stop. Now I'm hungry. But don't worry about that. Space Grunt, find the woe zone entrance, Squibble. Alright, outer limits. Well, with that being said, we shall worry about the woe zone and getting there and whatnot in the next episode, so that's what we will do. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now on YouTube and that bell button for more. May I give a special thank you to Aaron for joining me once again for this wonderful video as well. If it's sponsored by the wonderful people at LW, just leave the link in the description below. Use the code provided to get a wonderful discount on your wonderful energy drink order. I'm getting the Dragonite flavor, answer the question of the day in the link in the description below. As always, would you like and dislike about this video? Use that feedback for future videos. And finally, in the next episode, well, I already told you what we're going to do there. So let us end this off with a quick raid, and you want me to raid Red? We shall raid him. Yes. Alright, Red, where are you at? Here we go. And it looks like he's playing a Nuzlocke up not Scarlet Pilot. BDSP, so give him your love and support, or Brilliant, or Shining Pearl looks like he's doing it specifically. Alright, and thank y'all for watching, have a terrific day.